Sorry, y'all. I was just waking up. I still have my deep voice on, my sleep voice, and the fan was on full blast. I'm sorry, I could barely hear me. Good morning, it's just Tiff here. Enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. Yeah, so I'll see y'all in the car. But I still have to shower and everything. I still got my sleep voice going on. I just want to say, hey, I'll look much better than this. I'll try. Hey, y'all. I'm looking a little better. A little better. So I'm on my way to work. Had a nice, oh my gosh, that shower was amazing. Amazing. Should I go? No, I'm gonna go this way. So I treated myself. I got a souffle from Panera, which I used to work for Panera years ago. We had a 75% discount, and I totally missed that because they are so expensive for me. I really want some sparkling water though. But I am on my way to work. I got a text from my boss saying my provider is going to be out for the day. Thank God for another day, first of all. Saying my provider is going to be out. Pay attention, lady. It's too early. So the location I usually go to on Thursday, I'm not going to go there because obviously he's not going to be there. I don't have any paperwork to do there. Oh, we good on that. We good on expirations for that. That's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to another location we are on on Monday. So the majority of our faxes and stuff, our paperwork goes there. Because that's where I do my admin on Friday afternoon, so I could get that together ready for my provider for tomorrow if he's in here, or coming Monday, because we're going to be at the location anyway. So, what is that? Oh, that's a raccoon. Ooh, that thing is huge. Roadkill. I don't know why these cars are going so slow. Yes, I'm on my way to that location, start some paperwork. I get a text before I leave the house. My provider's not going to be in today. Can you help such and such with rescheduling appointments? Which, okay. I kind of don't mind, but at the same time, if it was quote unquote some other of my coworkers, it wouldn't go down like that at all, because the front desk would be taking care of it. I don't understand why, or don't know why it's different when it comes to podiatry department. Oh, they always want us to reschedule the patients, which, okay, if that's a part of the job, that's a part of the job. But if it was I'll say the headquarters, because the majority, except for us and part of dermatology, is at this headquarters. So the other specialty groups, if one of those specialty groups provider calls out, it's going straight to the front desk. The nurse is not taking care of it. The medical assistant not taking care of it at all. For a fact, I know. But when it comes to us, the podiatry department, she'd be like, oh, can you just help such and such out, or can you just reschedule his appointments? Why aren't we giving that same grace and that same grace when it comes to the other specialty group? I could understand if he had because he has some wound check patients that have wounds, or when he do the nail procedure, he'll give them a 1 week wound check the following week to make sure they're doing the aftercare instructions, taking care of the toe like we told them. So because every nail procedure, of course, we get the consent, and once they sign for the consent, them and the doctor, before they even leave, or when they sign the consent, I give them the aftercare instruction now. So if they have questions regarding it, while the provider is doing a nail procedure, or before he leaves the room, they're able to ask the questions straight to the provider. I'm meant to get in the other lane. So I don't mind mind doing those quotes. I know there's a certain way you do it, and it's considered like a private lock slot where the medical assistant's the only one that's able. Why are these cars going so slow today? It's shoot, I'm just gonna have to go straight because this car done sped up on me. I'll take a turn somewhere else. They only have like the access to go schedule those private slots or reschedule. So I understand that portion, but the rest the front desk could do. Last time when this happened, I was like, all right, just to be a team player, I help out. Like at that time, I didn't know it wasn't really a part of my job. I did ask somebody regarding it. She's been working at my job for a long time. She's like, technically, it's not your job if they say, oh, Tiff, what they said? How did she word it? She's like, it's not part of your. It's not part of your job. It's the front desk, because that's what they're schedulers. That's their job. That's what they do. If they need help and they ask you and you say yes, okay. But it's basically, she was saying, it's something you don't have to do. You're the medical assistant. They're the schedulers. That's part of their job. That's their job. If they need help and you agree to it, that's a different story. But if they ask you saying, oh, reschedule his appointments, you could say no, because that's the scheduler's job. I'm like, all right, now I know. So last time this happened, I agreed to it. Then I'm like looking at like my workload. I'm like, you know what? Let me just. What is this car doing? Oh my God, these cars be bugging. I could have turned right now. I'll just wait. Oh, I should have. No, I could turn at the next one. Sorry, I'm trying to go off the busy street and these cars be speeding. I'm trying to slow down when somebody trying to turn. And she was like, it's something you don't have to do. They're the front desk staff. They're there to schedule and reschedule appointments. That's their job. So, she's like, basically, don't let anybody take advantage of you. Like, know your policy. Like, know the protocol and everything. Because, like, lately, when I first started, I really didn't know any better. I was by myself the majority of the time. Like, I don't want to say always on edge, but it was like, I was basically on my own doing everything. So, I did not know it's supposed to rain. So, so a lot of the stuff my manager was saying, I'm like, all right, I'm believing it, until I like started like really paying attention to how certain people move or how words are being said. I'm like, you know what? I need to start asking some questions. So, the last time she was like, oh, I agreed to it. So I'm looking at my workload and I contact the lady that's like in charge of the schedulers. I'm looking at, like, I said it very nicely and professional, polite. I said, I'm looking at my workload, and some stuff I have to take care of. Can they just finish the course? Because they did like half, I did half. He's like, well, basically you agree to it. They have other stuff to do as well. If you need to talk to somebody about your workload, you need to contact your boss. Straight like that. I'm like, you know what? Okay. That's how we gonna play it? Okay. And from there, like, I like everybody, but when people start showing me who they are, I'm gonna believe them and I'm gonna step back. And that was like my first interaction with her. I don't think I met her in person at that point. So I'm like, you know what? All right, let me do what I gotta do, Ben. I think I'm gonna, when I get to work, I think I'm just gonna call the procedure one, because that has to be rescheduled. My provider's gonna be going for the first 2 weeks of July, so the last week, well, next week, he doesn't want any procedures at all. because he's not gonna be there for like the follow-up for the wound check, which is understandable. But when she came at me like that, I'm like, I went just like I'm looking at you. I'm like, oh, okay, that's how we gonna play it. Okay, all right. Like, in my head, I'm like, I don't mind helping. No, I'm a team player. I told, nah. And I'm like, so when it comes to scheduling, the schedulers need to do that. I'm gonna start looking at that. Oh, what's her name? The girl. Oh my gosh, what is her name? She is like everywhere on I think it's like on TikTok, but she on social media, and she was on some talk show like or I want to say this to my boss, or I want to, how do you professionally say stuff, and she like redirects the words and conversation. I need to hit her up for real, because there's some stuff I need and want to say. Cause it's like, it could be some small stuff, but like I just don't like getting taken advantage of at all, especially when there's other stuff I can be doing that's like strictly a part of my job. But we shall see. And from that last video, that best story time, I sure did go straight to HR. If it was the first time that happened, like with my boss and stuff, like having me cover other clinics during my admin time, I wouldn't mind it, but this has been a pattern, and I'm like, I need something set in stone. She's like, so we're just gonna, what she said, we're gonna have it set and written, and I need to ask her, because she sent me a copy of what was said. Because I'm pretty sure she contacted me, my boss. My boss been moving a little different so far. She still have her ways, but she moving a little different. Like, you could tell when somebody spoke to somebody, you could just tell the way they address it. Certain, you could just tell, but this like taking forever. I mean, and I'm ready to eat my souffle. I'm hungry. So yeah, I sure did. I'm like, this has been a pattern. If it's the first time, I wouldn't even come to you, but it's annoying. And I was trying to get my emotions out of it. I should have prayed and like took a deep breath before I contacted her. But when she called, I was kind of, I don't know, I was finished with clinic, whatever. I don't know. So I just told her what was going on. She's like, just have something to write and stating like what's going on, whatever. So that was done. So my boss she came by the location I was at to drop some instruments off. She was like, oh, such and such gonna help on these days. We shall see that, because I highly doubt that. I may need you to cover such and such. All right, as long as I get another admin day to cover my paperwork and stuff is in writing. Okay, let's do this. Not let's do this. I'm like, yeah, I think honestly, I really need to. I keep saying I'm gonna pray. I really need to pray about it, because I feel like it's my time to go, and I want to be super. I really want to really make sure this is it. Because it seems like no matter what's happening, I'm coming back to like the same conclusion. I don't know. My fear is I leave this job and I don't find something for, I don't know. I'm just looking at the financial aspect of it, even though I still got some stuff to pay off. It's better than it was before. It's still not where I wanted or needed to be. But my plans are way different than God's plans. Yeah. I don't know if I'm nervous or fearful. I don't know. to me, I think it's like well, at least to me, I feel like there's a fine line, like from fear and being nervous, from like the, I don't know, the feeling from the pity or the top of your stomach. I don't know. Oh, you guys, I've been saying I'm looking for a new job forever, and I have been. I've been hitting Indeed all the way up. I prefer like I wouldn't mind a remote job. Cause it's not like this 5 days a week. This thing is ghetto. I don't know who thought of it, but it's straight ghetto, and it's draining. I don't know who thought of this mess. I don't know why. No matter how many times I clean this, it stays dusty. It doesn't. Why are you so close? But yeah, I am like 2 minutes away. Oh, it's 8:31. I'm late. I am late. And I am hungry. My stomach's starting to hurt. I had a half a cup of coffee, and I'm about to fill this up with water. I'm not sponsoring Starbucks. I was trying to show it without the emblem. And that's gonna be my day today. That's gonna be my day today. Ooh. It's crazy. You think you got all them eye boogers. You're like, oh, I'm an adult. I got all of it out. Face extra clean. Then you get to work on you, or you on your way somewhere. You look at your darn eye, and it's a darn eye booger. A wet one, too. But yeah, y'all. I am 2 minutes away from work, and I know I'm not gonna find a park where I want it, because you gotta get there like 7:30, because the rest is patient parking, and it's kind of far. Well, it's down the street from the building, but it seemed like it's far. That they haven't police park it, so alright, I will see you guys later. And I was talking for almost 20 minutes, but I'm about to tear this souffle down. down. And once I'm done, I will call his patients. And I gotta fit in like, oh, they did the morning ones, you could call the afternoon. Oh, that, I don't know, it grinds my gears. I can't stand. Oh my gosh. I can't stand when. I'm sorry, guys. I can see my phone fell. And I didn't think it was that long. It was on the floor. But I'm realizing as I'm looking back at this video, it's pretty darn long. I couldn't grab it right away because I was driving. Nobody's trying to have an accident, trying to record a video. So, I just thought I'd do a quick voiceover as I'm still driving to work. Trying to stop or finally get to a point where I can stop and pick up my phone. And I'm still talking over this voiceover because I didn't realize it was on the ground this long. Bye. I got a feeling I'm like, oh, we did it morning. You could do the afternoon. Y'all could have did the afternoon too. Y'all ain't that busy. Let me stop. Let me go to work. I'll see y'all later. Bye.